What up, y'all? I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible. I've noticed that a lot of you guys and girls that do watch my videos aren't subscribed, like a lot of y'all, and what's up with that? I just want to ask you to do me this huge favor real quick and be sure to subscribe and to turn on those notifications for when I do upload. I'm aiming to hit 30k subs as soon as possible and I appreciate any help that I could get with that. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So, what up and welcome to a new figure review. Now, if you've seen my latest figure review, you know that we took a closer look at Majin Vegeta. And not only that, it's also that the giveaway is still up and running. So if you want to have a chance of getting a Majin Vegeta figure for free, go to the link to my Patreon page, become a Commander tier Patreon, and yeah, you can still win this one for free. So if you want to, have a chance at that, again, link in the description below to my Patreon page. But since we took a closer look at Majin Vegeta, we also have to take a closer look at his arch nemesis in the Buu saga, apart from Goku, and that, of course, is Majin Buu, the fat. So this is the big blob of bubblegum himself. Is it? You know what, let's not even go into that gender topic. So it's just Buu, and Boo's just doing its thing. Yeah, the box, as you can clearly see compared to my hand, it's huge, and also compared to the Majin Vegeta one, it's really huge. So taking a closer look at the box, it's gonna be the same as always, so lickety split that. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at Majin Buu's box. So let's talk about the box, and as you can clearly tell, this box is huge. As I already showed you right before this clip, it is so enormous. But as you can see, apart from being huge, it's just the same pattern as all the other boxes, extra pictures of Buu on the side, some obligatory product shots on the back, and then on the left side of the box, a see-through part showing, the figure and everything he comes with. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a closer look at Majin Buu.
Buu no like you! Buu make you dead!
And here you can see Majin Buu, or Fat Buu as it were, and as you can see, he looks amazing. The detail that SH Figuarts puts in these figures is getting better and better. I mean, just look at that head. I mean, that head is just super detailed and gorgeous. It's, well, as gorgeous as it gets in regards to Fat Buu. But like, I love it. It's so detailed. It's literally, like, this shot could literally be a keyframe from Dragon Ball itself. Now, real quick disclaimer, I'm not a big fan of Majin Buu, but regardless, this figure is super accurate to the show. Now, a very interesting detail, or actually sort of accessory that they included, is the cape. As you can see, it comes in three, actually four if you want to count the shoulder part as well. It comes in three separate pieces that allows you to put them in more dynamic poses. But I can tell you right now, it is, for me, it was a pain in the ass to get it to stick onto the figure. I don't know why, maybe the connection is just not good on my copy of the figure, but it was a real pain in the ass to get the cape on there, so I'm not gonna with it any more than the way it looks right now. Just very standard, very simple. But as you can see, again, the sculpt, just the figure overall, it is just spot on and it's beautiful. So now let's quickly go over his articulation, and then we'll take a closer look at the accessories right now. His articulation is really interesting because, for instance, the head can go tilt slightly forwards, if you can see that. Like, this is normal, and this is when he is slightly tilted forwards to really creep up on you in your nightmares. Definitely thumbs up if you don't want him, appearing in your nightmares and being like, "Boo!" all that. But anyway, his head can turn all the way around as all the other SH figures can, but he has this slight head tilt forward so he can headbang to some Metallica or something. Apart from that, his arms can go all the way around. He can move his arm all the way around as well. And apart from that, he also has a nice little bit over 90-degree bend at the elbow. And of course his wrist can move all the way around. And as you can clearly tell right here, he can also move his shoulder outwards like that. So just like the Majin Vegeta, he can dislocate his shoulder. But anyway, that will come in very handy for some great figure photography, which I'm not the best at yet. But given time, I will. I promise. But anyway, apart from that, real quick, as you can clearly see right here, again, the detail on this figure is just amazing. And also the color, like this is pure gold. I love how huge and big the Majin symbol is on the Fat Buu, as it were. But yeah, man, it just looks so f***ing awesome. And you know, they could have easily gone for that type of yellow, but they didn't. Just like here on the sides, it's pure gold, and I love that. Anyway, back to his articulation. Holy shit, it's a heavy motherfucker. So, like I said, in regards to the cape, it comes in 3 pieces, and you can move each piece to the sides like that. You can also make it go backwards like that. So yes, the cape does have some articulation, but for me, since it was such a fucking pain in the ass to get it to look like this, I'm gonna just keep it this way. But just know that the option, oh yeah, and of course the middle part as well can open up to reveal that, you know, even on the back he looks amazing. That's just one huge diaper, man. What the f***? Like, I just realized it looks like Majin Buu has a huge diaper. Huh. Okay then. Anyway, that's a random thing for you. But anyway, apart from that, Majin Buu, if we lift his cape up like so, you can see that Majin Buu can move his torso a little bit side to side. I don't know if there's any more than this, but also I feel like I will break the joint if I put any more force on him. Yeah, I'm not gonna try, but just know you can move him a little bit side to side. And apart from that, does he have any ab movement? Yes, he does. Okay then, wow. Like this is not scripted. Nothing of this is scripted, which you can kind of tell, I know. But like, as you can see, he can move. This is his, you know, straight up standing pose, you know, looking super happy. It's just a ball of fun, I guess. But anyway, he can move his torso backwards about that far and forwards about that far. So yeah, I'm really surprised about that. But anyway, that is just amazing. Now, in regards to his legs, you can already clearly tell with his big thong, his sumo thong. But you can clearly tell that he does have some huge stompers. Well, not necessarily stompers, just upper legs. Like, he never skips leg day, and that's pretty obvious. But he does skip his lower leg, which is kind of sad. But as you can see, a well over 90 bend at the knee, as far as you could call the knee at this point. But whatever. I'm not fat shaming. I'm not. It's just he's huge, motherfucker. But anyway, is there a beautiful spread? Ooh, yes, but you gotta work for it. But when you do, what the this, man? What the fuck is Majin Buu been doing some yoga? Like, what the That's amazing. I'm so surprised by the amount of articulation that this figure has. I'm really surprised. Anyway, going back to his feet, for the ankles, generally speaking, apparently, he can move his leg all the way around. He's a nice toe bend, but again, you gotta work for it. But I don't mind if this is the outcome. Like, look at how amazing that is. I mean, it looks horrifying, but still, the option is there. And again, he can move his leg forwards about that far. Again, really impressive. And backwards about that far. Wow. It's just a very stiff figure, but the articulation is there. You just gotta work for it. I love that. I'm genuinely surprised. I was not necessarily looking forward to reviewing this figure, but I've really changed my mind. That, like, the option for posability is there. Like, it's bananas. Anyway, back to the ankles. Even they can move all the way around because, of course, at this point, this is a solid figure. He's just so huge. Anyway, I absolutely love it. So now let's quickly go over all the accessories that he comes with right now. Now, apart from the super go-lucky face, as you can clearly see, he also comes with this terrifying evil energy having ass face to just freak a lot of people out. And one of his new victims, of course, is Majin Vegeta. And if you haven't seen my figure review for Majin Vegeta, the link to that video will be down in the description below. As you can see, Majin Buu also comes with this terrifying I'm about to you up face. So yeah, so now let's go and take a look at his last extra face. And last but certainly not least, here he is doing his silly crazy face, and I absolutely love it. Again, it's so accurate to Dragon Ball Z. They nailed it. I love it. You know, Boo just sticking his tongue out being like, what the f is up, mother? But anyway, apart from that, I absolutely love it. And this is also the perfect segue to talk about the different types of hands that he comes with. And first of all, as you can clearly see, he comes with two pointing fingers, just perfect to make the silly face. And apart from these pair of hands, he also comes with a set of fists to look very intimidating with that terrifying face. And last but certainly not least, he also comes with, of course, two semi-open hands that perfectly help him eat his favorite thing, and that's of course a bar of chocolate. So yeah, I think it's hilarious and amazing that they include this chocolate with Boo. And who wouldn't want to have a piece of chocolate? Unless he transforms somebody into a piece of chocolate. I think unless it's that situation, if it's just normal chocolate and he would want to share it with you, why not? You know? So definitely hit that like button if you want to share some chocolate with Majin Buu. But I think, you know what? It might not be a whole lot of accessories, but it's definitely the essentials. And here he is next to Goku. And as you can see, there is quite a bit of difference in height. And I think it's pretty accurate, but I also know that, you know, they do change Boo's size in the story every now and then. They're never really, you know, consistent with it, which consistency in Dragon Ball is just not really there sometimes. And you know what? F it. But for this figure review, as you can clearly see, there is a huge height difference, but I actually f with it. I think it looks pretty cool. Time to put his best friend next to him, and no, it's not Mr. Satan. It's Majin Vegeta. So yeah, as you can clearly see there again, the height difference is just pretty insane, to be honest, but also fairly accurate. So I really like it. I definitely love that SH Figuarts, you know, is implementing a lot more villains nowadays in their line. You know, it's not just Frieza and Cell. Now we also have Boo, and there's a different version of Boo, Android 21, all that good shit. But definitely a lot more villains will also be showing up on this channel with the SH Figuarts figure reviews. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And of course, if you like the video so far or overall, definitely don't forget to hit that like button and share with all your friends and folks. Anyway, besides that, I just love how he looks. He's so huge, you know. Like, I love it. I love it. Like this figure review truly went from me feeling like this to feeling like this. So yeah, I definitely did a 180 in regards to my opinion of this figure. Now I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it for any Buu Saga fans or just Buu fans overall. Definitely go and get him. He's a must have. And with that being said, I want to give a big shout out to my Patreons, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to feel a bit more secure with making content. So big thank you to my Patreons. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. And again, if it was, and if you enjoyed the video, definitely don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you have an awesome day. I wish you an awesome day, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace!